Checking out of the hotel. I didn't like this one. It smelled. It was not good. I would not do it again. But anyway, no harm done. We're out. It is only 79 degrees at 9:45. Not bad. We're listening to some Disney hits here when we get ready to take off. So just gonna maybe go top off the tank. We got about a 3 or 4 hour drive plus any additional time we take for stops. Sadly, now I'm into the land of tolls again. So it's gonna cost me like $8 in tolls to go this little bit today. So I'm not a fan of that, but hey, it is what it is. All part of the adventure. You guys know what to do. Grab yourselves a tasty treat, beverage of your choice, and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside this vlog all times. We have stopped for our first major break for the day. After we left the hotel, I went and I had one tire that kind of needed a smidgen of air, but it didn't need much. So I think it was more the sensor was off from temperature changes, not that it needed air. And then I did get a biscuit for Teddy at McDonald's, and I got a Diet Coke. Oh, and a plain bagel. I needed something else a little bit. The hotel breakfast didn't have a lot, and they didn't have bagels. So I was really kind of missing my morning bagel. We're about, I don't know, maybe 40 miles from Chicago. The sign said a little while ago, but I can't remember. But we're thankful, just like if you saw our previous video, previous day's travel. Are you okay, Teddy? I guess so. We had found a rest area here in Illinois last night before we went to the hotel. They had a playground. So when we pulled into this one, because I had to use the bathroom, Teddy's like, oh, playground. So he is so excited that it's not as big as yesterday's playground, but it's certainly doable. And the rest area on a whole is very nice, like what we've been seeing along 80 through the other states like Nebraska and Iowa. It's not really sunny today, pretty overcast if you can kind of tell by camera here, but it is would be nice. And I'm starting to get things with moss. Yeah, you don't see moss out in the desert. I have a thing for moss. I love moss very much. So I'm gonna have to come admire the moss on these picnic shelters quite a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna click in closer. Click. Oh, moss. We are back east of the Mississippi. I shouldn't say that. I've seen moss in some other states, like places in, colder parts of California or wherever, but oh, that is nice to my eyes. Oh, we'll probably kind of linger here for a while because we do have a rather short thing, depending on how long it takes to get through Chicago. Right now, it's not showing any headaches going through Chicago on 80, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll push you in just a minute, honey. Let me finish. They look like they have nice flower beds. Of course, a lot of the flowers are starting to go by as we start to approach August and stuff. I just did use the restroom. It was clean. There is vending machines up there. And again, a lot of nice places. You could walk way up around. Those picnic tables up on that side as well. Nice to hear the insects. All right, I'm gonna push Teddy for a while. Yeah, you wanna push? Want a little start? I'm trying to work with him to get his own motor running there so I don't have to keep pushing. Pump legs. Yeah, use the ground. Good job. It's a beautiful temperature right now. Yeah. Is it a seesaw? Yeah. I can push on the other end. I can't really sit on it while I have Lucy, but oh, that looks like a seal, doesn't it? I guess it's maybe it's a dolphin. Oh yeah, I guess it's a dolphin. Lucy and I are just hanging out. Teddy keeps bringing me treasures. What do you have now, sweetie?
I have these things.
Acorns and pine cones. Yeah.
It's a gem I found.
A gem? I think it's a piece of an acorn, yeah. Just doesn't have its little cap. I think I stopped too long. We've been here quite a while. Teddy's just playing. I'm sitting here with Lucy, but my gosh, I've gotten so relaxed sitting here with the fresh air and the insects and the birds and watching him play and have him tell me his nature stories that I could lay right on this picnic table and take a nap, I think. This is so lovely, absolutely so lovely. So I think I gotta kind of give him the 5-minute warning and maybe at least push a little bit more till the next one, or else I'm just gonna be ready for nap time. We're at a travel plaza here in Indiana. Have really no chance to film. We came through Chicago, entered into Indiana, been on interstate, and been waiting for a good opportunity. Lucy, honey, sit. She sees other pooches walking around. Teddy's got a couple slices of pizza here and some chips he says he's saving for later and some water, and I got a Diet Coke. So we were actually parked up there and we had our little picnic up there. Teddy ate the majority of 2 slices of pizza. He is just pounding down pizza lately. And I didn't really have much I felt like here, so I been kind of just kept him company, sipped on my Diet Coke, and I'll find something a little later. I have some other snacks in the snack box. So then we parked over here to walk Lucy in the shade, and I had to give Teddy a lesson in never let Lucy touch strange food. Now, I don't know if that's put there on purpose and it's poisoned, and I had to teach him that sadly a lot of people do that in the world, lay out dog food, and it could be tainted with something to try to kill them, or it could have just been that somebody tried to feed their pet, and like Lucy, maybe the pet didn't want to touch it all, and so the person dumped it there. Either way, I taught Teddy, never let Lucy eat anything we don't know, anywhere you ever see, and even if it looks innocent. So that was a good little learning lesson. So now they're in the car. I just put the rest of Teddy's water into his cup, giving you kind of a look of the travel plaza. So they have a Starbucks here, a Burger King, Sbarro, which is where Teddy got his pizza, the Auntie Annie's there, where you get the pretzels. There's a 7-Eleven, which is where Teddy got chips for later, and his water. He also, gas and all that. And I was wondering if they had a dog park, but I didn't see any signs that said dog park, so I don't think they do. Quick note before I kick into closing thoughts of the day. We're on Eastern time zone now. Yeah, right about, I don't know, maybe a half hour or so before we got here, we crossed back into the Eastern time zone. Lucy and I just hanging out on the porch of our KOA that we're at tonight. And I realized I never closed out the travel vlog part of our vlog here. What I've been doing is, like, I'm at a KOA and I'm doing a separate review of the KOA, but like every day I've been doing, kind of what we did during the day. And today wasn't overly active. It was all interstate with really only 2 stops, but I still want to include it, doing a little bit each day. And I realized when I got to the KOA, I got busy kicking into the KOA review that I never closed out the vlog. We've had a beautiful evening at this KOA. I thought we were going to get rain, so I didn't want to go out on the nature trails, and then rain never did come. And actually, we're currently awaiting a DoorDash delivery of McDonald's. Teddy's decided he is hungry for something a little more than what we had for the snacks on hand, so just kind of hanging out. He's over at the playground actually, but it's getting ready to close because it closes at dusk, so I'll have to call him over pretty soon, head inside, and right about that time will be the time that the delivery will come and we can settle in for the evening. But overall, it was just it was an interstate day. The 2 stops we did make were wonderful. Tolls a little pricey. I read my plate on the first toll over in Illinois, so I don't know what that was. This toll here that I had to do for this portion in Indiana today, I think came to $7.50. So yeah, back east, back into the tolls, but that's okay. Overall, it was an enjoyable day, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace and love, gang. Keep adventuring. God bless, and much love to you all.